Welcome to
the JCS.
Today we're going to teach you
How to bake a cake.
First things first.
Get all your ingredients and utensils you need.
First off, our favorite cereal, cat food and marshmallows.
Next, you need a ton of sugar.
Some random spices.
Choose any that you like. A whole stick of butter.
A dozen eggs.
Some original oatmeal.
Curdled milk.
A giant mashing spoon with holes.
And your mixing bowl.
Once you have all your ingredients together, it's time to start making your cake.
First, you preheat your oven to 1,000 degrees Kelvin.
Next, to make sure all your clothes don't get all dirty, you need aprons. Once you got your aprons on, you can start combining all your ingredients to make your wonderful cake.
You don't have to worry about transferring it into a pan because our mixing bowl doubles as a pan.
First, you're going to take the favorite cereal, cat food and marshmallows, fill up your mixing bowl, about halfway. Then to level it out, just shake it all around.
Next is the sugar.
You want a lot of sugar to make your cake oh so sugary sweet.
Lots and lots of it.
After you add the sugar, add all of your random spices. I'm using pumpkin pie spice because it's my favorite.
I really enjoy ground nutmeg, and it's the only kind of nut that John isn't allergic to.
Last but not least, for our random spices, we chose cinnamon. Once you're done applying all your random spices, the ones that you chose, add your oatmeal. We like it to be healthy.
Nice and whole grainy.
Next, take your whole stick of butter, don't unpeel it though. And it works best if it's frozen, and just plop that right in there.
You can even mush it around to get it everywhere. Next, to give it a nice slimy texture, add some eggs. It doesn't really matter how many you throw in there, as long as it looks great.
Add the final ingredient, curdled milk. First, take your mashing spoon and mash everything up and mix it together. Looks great. Now, for you brave souls out there, we gotta add this curdled milk. It's our secret ingredient to make the cake taste oh so delicious. You just want to pour it in, get all those nice little chunks in there. Oh. You can smell it. Oh, so great.
Smells wonderful. Now that you're done mixing everything together, you're gonna throw your cake in the oven. You're gonna leave it in there for about 12 minutes.
While it's cooking, you can go ahead and clean up. Alright, once the 12 minutes are up, go ahead and grab your nifty little pot holder, pull your cake out.
It smells so good, I can't wait to eat it.
Delicious looking. First though, we need to let it cool. While we're letting it cool, we can make our frosting. All your ingredients for your frosting, you need a bowl full of snow, but if you live further south, like in Texas, grated Parmesan cheese will work just fine.
Next, you need a flask full of orphan tears.
And last but not least, more sugar. But we ran out with all the cake, so salt will work just as well. Last but not least, you need a spatula to mix up your frosting.
Let's get started. Grab your bowl full of snow or grated Parmesan cheese.
And let's go ahead and add these orphan tears to it. So teary.
So depressing.
Just looks great.
Now, let's add our sugar.
Then we gotta get it all mixed up.
Blend it till it's nice and smooth.
And if you're having a hard time, feel free to add some more sugar.
Maybe we need to collect more orphan tears. By now, your cake should be done cooling, so you can go ahead and grab that.
Once you have the cake in place and your frosting all done, go ahead and apply the frosting to the cake. Once you got all nice and frosted, the frosting may not be solid enough, so just quick add it to your freezer.
Go ahead and let that sit for about half an hour.
Once the time's up for your half hour of it freezing, go ahead and feel free to pull it out. It packages itself and gives it a nice little plastic wrapping. That way, if it's a gift, it's easily to wrap.
Now, if you're eating it for yourself, you can go ahead and cut it. Now that you got the cake out of the wrapper, you can go ahead and cut it.
Ta-da! If you made your cake correctly, it'll probably break your knife. You need to let the cake sit out and unthaw for about 10 minutes before you cut it.
And then share it with your friends and family. They'll think it's great that you did this yourself.
Thank you for tuning in How to Make a Cake.
With John and Callie.
We'll be on every week. We'll upload a new video every Wednesday for you guys to see.
Join us next time for our how-to.
With John and Callie.